Need to see the screen.
Go.
Welcome everyone to the call. This is the Isagenix Health and Better Fitness call today. The disclaimer that we share with everyone in regards to this information is because we want this is a legacy company that we're sharing with you today, and we want this information to stay out there so that we can have this company for the next 15, 20, and 30 and 40 years down the road. So it's real important that we understand this information. The statement and the presentations in this presentation have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Isagenix products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Results are not typical. Weight loss, muscle gain, lifestyle, and other results depicted in the presentation reflect exceptional experiences of Isagenix customers and should not be construed as typical or average. Results vary with individuals' efforts, body composition, eating patterns, time, and other factors such as genetic or physiological makeup. In a study performed in 2012 by the University of Illinois at Chicago researchers, subjects lost an average of 9 pounds after 30 days on an Isagenix system. The subjects also had a greater level of adherence and had more consistent weight loss from week to week compared to the subjects on a traditional diet. The ability to earn income under Isagenix team compensation plan depends on many factors, including an individual associate's business, social, and sales skills, personal ambition and activity, ability of time and financial resources, and access to a large network of family, friends, and business contacts. Isagenix cannot and does not guarantee any particular level of earnings. Even associates with dedicated a significant amount of time, effort, and personal funds may not achieve a meaningful level of success. For average earnings, please refer to the Isagenix disclosure statement at isagenixearnings.com. In Isagenix, we have a very powerful vision, and that is to impact the world health, free people of physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. So I would like to introduce to everyone on this call my good friend and a great leader in our group, Pete Hamby. Pete, would you tell us your story, please?
You know, my story probably doesn't differ from a lot of people, except I work about 60 hours a week and actually do the Isagenix business at the same time. So I learned how to plan my work day. But you know, a little bit about my story. I've been in the power industry for the last 29 years. I am actually for the last 14 years, I've been a consultant, traveling around the country, traveling around the world, consulting with big electric companies, energy companies. Presently, I'm out in Oklahoma doing the same thing. I was introduced to Isagenix about 9 months ago and started using the product, had great product usage and how it helped me with different things that were going on with my health, and then started sharing it with other people, shared it with my family, shared it with my friends. You know, I thought, like a lot of people being in corporate America, that I made plenty of money. You know, I don't need Isagenix to pay my bills. You know, I make a really good living, but as I continued to look and continued to get older, I started thinking about retirement. And you know, I have a decent retirement set aside, but I started learning about residual income. And with this company, we're able to build that residual income. And if people don't understand what residual income is, that's income that you continue to get paid on forever for the work you put in previously. So, you know, I can enjoy that residual income once I decide to retire, and don't have to rely just on my pension or my retirement funds that I put aside, and just building it for long term. That way, even I can will it to my children or my grandchildren, and all of the work that I've been putting in with Isagenix, and I will continue to put in with Isagenix over the years, that will all benefit my family for years to come. So that's a little bit about my story. Back to you, Stan.
Very good, and thank you, Peter, for sharing that with us. You know, the industry information that is shared with us, the statistics from 2016, show that the weight loss industry is a $15.9 billion industry. The energy industry is $121 billion industry. Performance, which is what I talked about today on our call, which is $31 billion industry. And the health and aging is $90 billion. Collectively, this is over $260 billion industries put together that Isagenix has positioned themselves with an Isagenix promise of no compromise. The scientific support information equals phenomenal breakthrough and cutting edge products to help transform people's lives. And this great information of the no compromise by Isagenix and their guarantee. It's 100% money back guarantee on your first order. Built in with the scientific and clinically tested information brings you to the cornerstone to the products with Isagenix. In this picture that you're looking at, you see the Isoline shake, which is 24 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbohydrates, 23 grams, or you have your minerals, your vitamins, your amino acids, and your fiber, and your antioxidants built right into that shake. That's 240 calorie complete meal replacement. The reason it becomes a meal replacement, and I love this for helping people understand that they can increase their energy, they can reduce percentage of body fat, and continue to keep lean muscle mass at the same time. And then complemented with that is the Onyx Supreme, one of the other cornerstones to this company. It has all the liquid plant-derived minerals put into one complete drink, which allows us to be able to now emphasize the fact that we can decrease, with the antioxidants that are in the Onyx Supreme, de-stress our body and allow our body to get into a healthier position with less free radicals. From the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the foods and the chemicals that we eat, we need this in our life every day. Then we complement those two products with a product called Complete Essential Vitamins with the Isagenesis. What that does is that brings all the minerals, all the vitamins, all the antioxidants, all the enzymes, all the probiotics, and all the ingredients. So you're getting the 90 nutrients in 3 products that allows the body not to just increase its ability to perform, but it allows it to thrive and heal. Now, in this process that the body knows what to do, it knows it wants to do these things, there is also a process called intermittent fasting and cleansing process that needs to be done into the body. The body has to have that. And in this cornerstone product called Cleanse for Life, the product that you see at the bottom of your screen there, that product is phenomenal at refreshing. So what we do is every 7 days or every 6 days, depending on the schedule in your meal plan program, you will do a complete body cleanse. That is not just a kidney or a liver or a specific cleanse for a specific vital organ. It is a cellular cleanse. It knocks out all hundreds of trillions of cells, debris and garbage and things that are attracting itself that continually make people unhealthy. And in this process, this is what happens. We move into the process when you can take a transformation, and you can go from the young lady from the picture of the left to the picture of the right. She was a NCAA basketball player. She got a little sad that she didn't get picked up by the Women's Basketball League, the NBA, Women's NBA, and she started to gain some weight. She was unhappy. She got introduced to Isagenix, and in a very short period of time, you can see the transformation. Look at the smile on her face. This is what's happening. Every picture you're going to see in this transformation, people are shedding the visceral fat, the subcutaneous fat. And what starts to show in the person is that you can see it in their eyes, you can see it in their face. Their life is transforming, not just their physique or their lifestyle, but their whole life is transforming. And it's continuous in every picture, from the picture on the left to the picture on the right. Just look at the body transformation. We don't give you the time that it takes in this process, because we already disclosed in our disclaimer in the beginning that the average person in 30 days loses around 9 pounds. But in this process, you can just see. Now look at this young guy in the far left picture. He made a transformation and lost over 100 pounds. We know him personally. This is Noah, and what a fabulous job he has done in changing his body. This gentleman has gone from you can see just the posture and everything in this particular person. So as we move from these pictures, will continually see the transformation. And these are real pictures, ladies and gentlemen. These are not artificial pictures. They are not just coming from the internet. These are real people that we know that are part of our program. We aren't just helping hundreds of people transform their lives, not just thousands of people, but there's hundreds of thousands of people that are moving from the picture to the left to the picture to the right. And just, can you imagine what it's doing for their attitude, what it's doing for their lifestyle changes? And as we move through the pictures, what you're going to also find is that we have people right on this call today that are going to share that information. We have Miles and Gabriel. If you would share your story and talk with us about your picture, man, that would be beautiful. Please do.
Hi, hello. I am Gabriel. The first time I watched Chuck before in a webinar. It said, "How did you do that? Is that you?" So I was really impressed. So as soon as we started here in UK, that was May 20. When the product arrived at our home, I started immediately, and then I weigh myself, and I measure all my bellies, and also my visceral fat before was around 12.5. So that is very high. So I just keep on using it. I love the product. I do it twice a day. And then the last time I sent Chuck my latest picture. That was 12 of November. I lost almost 20 pounds.
Let me ask. That is beautiful, and let me ask you, from the picture on the far left to the picture on the far right, how do you feel now that you have shed that type of percentage of body fat?
I can run now faster. Because sometimes and my back pains it's gone already, almost gone already, because my fat before, I think that's the reason why I have back pains.
Right.
Yeah. At least now it subside already, so less pain now.
Well, that's beautiful. And sitting next to you is your wife, Miles. Let's Miles, share your beautiful story with us, would you please?
Yeah, I will, definitely. Actually, I'm the one who really worried about the health, because I feel like always drowsy, especially after lunch. You feel like really want to go to bed. It's just really closing your eyes, and even just I eat a little, so I can feel it in inside me that there's something wrong. But although that I'm a nurse, but I'm really skeptical about going to the GP, because I know they are just giving you immediately medication, and I hate medication. So I always like to eat. That's why I'm thinking that I last Friday, I'm really grateful what you given us information, because I'm the person who doesn't have take medication, but I always rely for food, for fresh food, vegetable, anything. But why I still like uh, fluffy or drowsy or something wrong? So I wondering why. So, and I'm not that person who take vitamins because I thought it will ruin your liver and things. So until I heard about Isagenix, actually I'm the one who read about Isagenix because it's just like a group, and then I saw the name Isagenix. Immediately when I read the word Isagenix, it's really I went to research it, and then and then I read about everything and the ingredients and thing. And then I fall in love with it. So I'm the one who call Remy and Joseph about it because I don't have any access to anyone. So that's why they said, okay, we will ask them. So that's why then they come back to us. And then luckily there is also they opened the Isogenic here in UK. So it's just like the door is open to us. So first, of course, we started the product, and absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. So I invite my close those who are close to me, my friends, and everybody is absolutely amazing. So this is it. That's why I said to Chuck, so this is it. It's since we already experienced it and it helped us. So I think it's like it's our responsibility to tell others because we already experienced it. We take it. So I think no matter what, no matter how people will accept it, but at least we share it to them. So that's my vision, is to
Miles,
share what they have.
Miles, that's beautiful, and that's what a great testimony. And you know, we challenge people every day, Miles, when they get their product and they become a product of the product, like you have done, and like Gabriel has done. We challenge them not to tell anybody about it. It's pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, I did that before because even I sent it to Chuck my month and month changes because I'm from size 16 now I'm size 10 for
Yeah.
like for like 3 sizes drop. And Chuck said, oh Miles, this is good. I said to him, please don't tell anyone. It's not the time yet, don't tell anyone. And then I think it's me that now that that's why when he asked me when are you really want to show it to them, I said I will let you know. So when this is the time, I said to Chika. So when I say it is now, so that's why he zoomed to us, and I said okay, I want it now. I really feel it like I have something guilt within me if I'm not sharing to others, because I know people will say behind you, but at the end of the day, it's about sharing. So I mean, if they don't like it, so maybe that's not for them. If they like it, so maybe it's for them.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Miles, and thank you, Gabriel, for that. In this next photo, you're going to see our leader and Chuck Williams, and what a great guy he is, and Diane, his wife. Chuck got onto the program, and you see it in the left, and I'm going to let him tell his story. Chuck, you're with us today, and you're leading this call. Would you tell us your story and tell us why Isagenix has been such a major part in your life?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Actually, I want to thank Michael Weeder for getting us involved in this as a business. But the product absolutely works for sure. You see the picture on the far left. That was actually a little before I got involved in Isagenix, but it was the best fat belly picture I had. But I'd actually lost a little bit of that belly fat just by cutting back and doing what you normally do. But throughout my life, I would be a yo-yo. I'd lose it, gain it, lose it, gain it. With Isagenix, there's been a transformation. So I did shed 25 pounds with Isagenix. It was mostly that unhealthy visceral fat around my stomach and around my man boobs there. And then about 10, 12 weeks ago, I was in Las Vegas at a company-sponsored event called Celebration. And I saw a gentleman on the stage, 61 years old. It was in the Ice and Body Challenge. He was one of 15 finalists. He didn't end up winning, didn't even come runner-up, but he changed my life because I saw that middle picture there. That's what he looked like. You know, not bad. I lost my belly. I felt really good about it, but there's really no definition, no muscle. And he took the 16-week Isabody challenge, and I saw him really transform his body into looking like a athletic type person that I used to be back in college and my mid-20s. And I can tell you today, after just 12 weeks in the Isabody challenge, I am feeling better than I have felt in decades. In the gym, I literally have people wondering how we're progressing so rapidly because, you know, obviously the people that go there all the time, they know we haven't been going that long, and they've seen the transformation. So in that picture on the far right, the guy right there to my left will soon be a customer of Isagenix because he's got a belly that he wants to lose. He's plenty muscular, plenty strong, but he just hasn't been able to get rid of that belly. And I see a lot of people in the gym like that. So Stan, I know you need to go here. So why don't you wrap up and then bring it right back to me? But why is it that people in the gym are unable to lose that fat even though they work really, really hard? What is the reason for that? And why is Isagenix so powerful in that regard? And then turn it back to me and I'll let you go completely and I'll finish up the call.
That sounds great, Chuck. And we're so proud of you for your transformation and your leadership. So thank you for that. You know, the question is a very powerful question. People will spend years in the gyms, and we call it the no transformation process. They come in at the beginning of the year, like it's coming up. They'll come in January, make their New Year's resolution. They'll spin in a circle. We call it dancing in peanut butter. If you could imagine yourself trying to dance in peanut butter, you're going nowhere. And the reason for that for a lot of people in the gym is because they're overtraining. They're not getting the right nutrients. They're causing their body to eat itself. So that's why it just spins. As they build muscle, their body then that food becomes readily available for them because they're not getting the right nutrients to satisfy their body to stay away from the dissolving of the muscle. They build the muscle, they eat the muscle. They build the muscle, they eat the muscle. I tell people all the time, Chuck, that the worst thing you could ever do is spend 30 days to build 1 pound of muscle and lose that 1 pound of muscle in 1 day because you didn't give your body the right nutrients.
Wow.
And Isagenix plays out this role. It gives your body the 90 nutrients. Now, think about this, Chuck. Some people in this business, you know, prior to getting introduced to Isagenix, maybe we're only getting 5, 10, or maybe 15 different nutrient vitamin combinations. With Isagenix, just with the shake alone, they're getting 23 minerals and vitamins. So just the shake alone plays a major role in the way that their body then starts feeding it, keeping the mind and the body away from the muscle and devouring the percentage of body fat. Because, see, the way we were designed is we were designed to be fat-burning machines, not muscle-eating machines. So when you add the other ingredients, and John Anderson says it just like this, I didn't put one ingredient together for the one ingredient to be the only product for people to make a life transformation. I put all of the products together with special ingredients in all of them to play a major role together in the life transformation system. From weight loss to energy increase to performance to healthy aging, it's encompassed in the whole ingredient package, Chuck. That's why Isagenix it plays such a major role. And thank you for allowing me to share with people myself today. And what a great testimony and Miles and Gabriel and yourself. That should inspire people to just, if nothing else, try the product.
Well, thank you, Stan. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let Stan go now. It's Cyber Monday around the world, and it's going to end up breaking every record ever made in sales today. And Isagenix is no exception. So Stan's got lots of people ringing his phone. If you'd like to hear more from Stan, every day, Monday through Saturday, he does what's called a healthy happy hour. And you can hear him at the Facebook page, Isagenix, the number 4 Life, Isagenix 4 Life. Give the person who invites you to watch his recording. They can plug you in. But every Monday through Saturday, and that's at 6 p.m. UK time, wealth of knowledge. You can ask your specific questions, and there's lots of resources with Isagenix. I'm going to shift gears right now and wrap this call up talking about the compensation plan. Most people, 76%, are affected by the stress of money and work. Isagenix has a very simple wealth creation system. It is as simple as you share, they share, repeat. Now, this is what's called product introduction bonuses. They're in US dollars. The same type of thing is available for the UK products. Every product has a BV, which is business volume. Every product pack has a product introduction bonus. So when one of your new customers buys a qualified pack, you get paid a product introduction bonus. Now, if you happen to sell 2 packs in the same week, that product introduction bonus actually doubles. It's called a double PIB. Now, these examples are in US dollars. We are in 15 markets around the world, and you can translate these into your pounds. But basically, you get involved as a customer. That's how everybody starts with Isagenix. You become an associate by going into your back office, watching a short compliance video, filling out a short form, and voila, you are an associate. There's no cost, no fee, no test. Once you're an associate, I do recommend that you also go into your back office and under order product, there's a button up there that says international sponsorship. Go ahead and purchase that. It's 49 US dollars. It'll be about whatever the currency currency is in pounds, but it's 49 US dollars to have an international business, not just your own market. So let's give you an example. In the UK, your market currently is the UK, the Netherlands, and Ireland. Here in the United States, we have the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. In order to do business in all 15 countries, you need to go ahead and get that international. It's $49 annually. It's well worth it. That way, if anybody falls in your business, gets recruited in your business, lands in your business from one of those international markets, you get credit for that business volume. All right, back to our illustration. And this really is the key cornerstone of the compensation plan. It's you share, they share. When you share, you're going to earn product introduction bonuses. I showed you the big spreadsheet with all the different examples. In this case, we're talking about a value pack. The value pack is the best value. And so the cost is about 550 US dollars. You earn an $80 product introduction bonus when one of your customers purchases a value pack as their initial purchase. Now, they do have to go ahead and set themselves up on the auto replenishment order at the time of their first order in order for you to qualify for the double PIB. So it's very important when you're setting up a new customer that you always set them up with the monthly replenishment order. You can go back in later and delete that. You can change it. You can update it. You can do whatever you want with it. But when they're set up, you want to make sure you get in the habit of having them set that up. First of all, they get a reduced cost on their membership. And second of all, you need that in order for you to qualify for the double product introduction bonuses. Now, if you get 2 new customers in the same week that qualify for the product introduction bonuses, you get double product introduction bonuses. Sinj Park is on our team. He's a young Korean man. He sold 2 the day after Thanksgiving this past week, and so he earned a double PIB. Pete Hamby, who was on our call earlier, he sold 1 last week during the middle of the week, and they sold 2 on Sunday evening, total of 3. So on all 3 orders, he got double PIB. So in this example, if you sold 2 value packs, one on your right team, one on your left team, in this example, that'd be 160 times 2. That'd be $320 in double product introduction bonuses alone. How many of you this week would like to have an extra $300 bonus? It's not that difficult. You simply share, you expose, and you give people the opportunity to become a customer. 2 people buy value packs, $320 right there, that alone. Now, when you get your first 2 customers, one your right, one your left, that's going to make you a consultant. So you're going to go from a customer to an associate simply by signing up in your back office. You go from associate to consultant by getting 2 customers. You place one your right team, one your left team, you're a consultant. As a consultant, you get your first of many rank advancement bonuses. It's 50 US dollars. I think that's about 44 pounds. Now, the next step, and this is the most important step, this is where you leverage your business. This is where you start to create residual income. Other people's efforts result in your business growing. It's the they share. So now your customer becomes an associate, shares with 2 new customers. They get the same benefits you did as you did that, but now you rank advance to manager. If you have 2 customers that become associates, that become consultants, you become a manager. Now, you notice I didn't say one on the right, one on the left, because it doesn't matter. They can both be on the right, both be on the left, or one on the right, one on the left. It doesn't matter. If you get 2 people, person enrolled by you, that are consultants, you just got rank advance to manager. If you do that in your first 60 days, you are what's called a crystal manager, and you get a $250 US bonus for that. Very, very exciting. Now, here's another exciting bonus that not many people are aware of, but every time you help one of your customers become an associate, become a consultant, the first 20 times you do that, you get a $100 bonus each and every time. $2,000 US just sitting there waiting for you to take advantage of it by simply helping 20 people become consultants. So if you add all those bonuses up, the double PIB, the consultant rank advancement bonus, the crystal manager rank advancement bonus, the couple of $100 in coaching manager bonuses, all those together, $820 US. So if you're looking for an easy way to make just under $1,000 between now and the end of the year, go out and get qualified as a new crystal manager. If you've already passed your 60-day time limit, go out and help other people become a crystal manager and watch your team explode. Because the real compensation plan is the team compensation plan. Every one of us has 2 teams, a right team and a left team. There's a significant power in this. Number one, it's residual. It's what we're all really looking for, is a business that works when you don't. You build 2 sales teams, not 4, not 8, not 12, 2 sales teams, one right, one left. You earn cycles on your entire 2 teams. You're paid on not only the initial order, like you are on the product introduction bonus, but you're also now paid on reorders. This calculates daily and pays weekly. Every time you accumulate 600 business volume on one team and 300 business volume on the other team, you're going to earn a $54 cycle bonus. Let me share the significance of that with you. That is residual. As people reorder and as your 2 teams start to grow, it pays down through infinity. If you went ahead and purchased that international sponsorship that I mentioned earlier for $49 US one time annual, that makes it to where no matter where your business spreads anywhere in the world, you're getting credit for that BV in your right and left teams. Cycle payouts. What's the value of that? Well, this chart here shows it really well. As a consultant, making 1 cycle a week, that's $2,808 a year. 5 cycles a week, that'd be the equivalent of $14,040 per year. And then you could do the math going right down 10, 20, 40, 60, 100, 150, 20, 200, 250 cycles. 250 cycles is the cap per business center. At that point, if you hit that a few times, the company actually gives you another business center above your original business center. So you capitalize on all the volume you've already created, and you start to build another team, one more team, and now your cycles go through the chart again, but you don't lose the first business, you just gain. In a lot of other compensation plans, you might get another position when you cap out, but you take that other position at the bottom and you start over. Not with Isagenix. They put you above yourself, and you get to take credit for all of the work you've already done. So as you can see, it is a very, very lucrative residual income. Just put in perspective of some of the different occupations out there and what they earn on average. You got great occupations like elementary teachers, office managers. They earn what a 1-star in our business earns. A traditional 1-star business is going to have about 10 cycles a week. Is going to earn between $28,000 and $53,000 per year. And it goes on and on, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5, 6, 7, 8. At 8-star, you're cycling 250 times a week, making over $700,000 a year just from your cycle bonuses. That doesn't include the matching pay, the bonus pools, the product introduction bonuses, the double product introduction bonuses. Doesn't include any of that, just the cycle bonuses. You're talking professional athlete entertainment income at that level. And the nice thing about our business, unlike those, this is residual. Now, I noticed earlier, and I'm glad to see you still here. Michael, I don't know, we didn't rehearse this, so I don't know if you're able to share a few things, but you have intimate knowledge with the founders, having met the 3 on the right for sure. Would you mind coming on and sharing a little bit about your experience with the founders of our company?
No, Chuck, I don't mind at all. So I want to say hello to everybody. I actually had first heard about Isagenix and was asked to really take a serious look at the company. Part of what I did and part of my due diligence that I did with the company, and I had known of them really since their beginning in 2002. When they first formed, and had kind of watched them over the years. They've been really the quiet giant in our industry, guys. They just continued to build a great foundation year after year. I think they've had in their 15-year time period, and this includes some significant recessionary trends, and one especially in 2008 that we've seen. And I think they dropped like 3% that year only. But it built a great solid foundation, and as of a few years ago, started to have some really, really significant momentum. I noticed that they had only been, when we first took a look at them, about in 13 different countries. And I know from the network marketing industry, most of these big companies now that are doing over $1 billion a year are getting about 50% of their revenue from Asia. And these guys hadn't really even gone into Asia yet. They were just going to start their Asian expansion. And so I took a serious look at them. I went down and met with Jim and Kathy Coover, and I will tell you, met with Eric Coover, some of their other executives. And I will tell you that in network marketing, these guys are looked at as some of the top ownership in all of the network marketing industry all around the world. They've got a stellar reputation. They've created over 250 millionaires now. They have a significant amount of people that are earning, 6 figures a year and more, probably more so than any company that I'm really aware of in the network marketing industry. So not only have they built a great company and built a rock solid foundation, but they've also created a comp plan that richly rewards the people for really sharing the products. And the business is really pretty simple, guys. And the excitement of the business is you help people get healthy. So you provide products that help people get healthy, and you have a chance to be able to make significant money being able to do that and create a residual income for you and your family. And so it's a pretty simple business, and these guys have built a great culture. I've met people that have been with them since the beginning, since 2002, that have completely changed their and their families' lives and really now can make residual incomes for the rest of their life, because we're always looking for a company that's going to be around forever for our lives and for the lives of our children. And we really found it with Isagenix. We found a great home. And we're looking forward to a fabulous future with them. And just my own personal story, I started on the product. I was 226 pounds. I'm now 201 pounds. So I've dropped 25 pounds or at least 25 pounds with the product. I've never felt better. And I've been able to impact a lot of people's lives, getting them on the product and getting them healthy, having them lose weight or whatever they're looking to be able to do with the product, get more energy, healthy aging, and so forth. So it's been a great company. Looking forward to this company being my home for the rest of my life, and having a chance not only to work with Jim and Kathy, but also their son Eric, who ultimately will be taking over the company as well. So with that, I appreciate the opportunity to share. Chuck, want to say hello to our friends over in the UK, and back to you.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Now, for our guests that are watching this recording, are you ready to start your journey to living your ideal life? Which solution is right for you? Is it the weight loss, the energy, the performance, the healthy aging, the wealth creation? For my wife and I, we chose all 5. You don't have to pick one. We chose all 5. This is a phenomenal program. We have what's called a business pack here in the United States. You have a similar pack over in the UK. It's basically a little of everything. It obviously includes the weight loss solution, but it's going to include enough for you to share. It's going to give you a wide variety of all the products that are available in your market. It is the #1 pack for the person who's serious about building a business. The next pack is the value pack. It used to be called the President's Pack. In the US, it's about $559. This is the most popular pack that I promote. It has everything Diane and I use on a regular basis. Now, we do add a few other products because we bought the Ultimate Pack, and we got to experience some of the things that are available. The joint relief, the sleep things that we would not normally have been exposed to were in the Ultimate Pack. And once we were exposed to them, we're like, we like these products. But the Value Pack is pretty much what Diane and I use on a regular monthly basis. And it really has changed our lives and transformed us. Like Michael said, I don't ever remember feeling better in my entire life. I'm sure back maybe in early college when I was working on everything I was, but I probably wasn't good. I wasn't getting the nutrition I am today. So really do feel great. So you can break it down, investment per day in your health. The Ultimate Pack is about $40 US per day. The Value Pack is about $20 per day. And then we have the Getting Started Packs. These systems in US dollars are about $272, less than $10 a day. And you've got several different options. Again, we start everybody with the 30-day weight loss system, because even if a person is thin and doesn't necessarily need to lose a lot of weight, we all have that those toxins and junk in our body that we need to get out. And so we start basically everybody with a 30-day weight loss system. So that concludes our call. What I really want to encourage you to do is get back with the person who invites you to watch this presentation. If you've been here this long, you're interested, you're excited, don't try to hide that. They want to help you. They'll coach you. They'll help you set up your account. They'll actually help you find the exact pack that's right for you based on what you tell them, what your needs are, your budget. They're going to work with you and help you find the pack that's right for you. We want to give you the best chance to succeed. Come join us for a healthier life and an unstoppable income if you choose to take part in the business side of things. Oh, and by the way, there's a satisfaction guarantee. So you really have nothing to lose here except some unwanted, unhealthy pounds. God bless you, and thank you for joining us.